Happy lunch hour, guys. Okay, it's still raining here. Good thing. Because God knows I'm thinking it's more and more important. I mean, obviously, I want to fill the pond, but more and more important about getting food crops. Now, this isn't a gardening video or anything like that. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm getting into. But I want to give you some facts on how important what you're growing could be. Does anybody know what the four most important staple food crops are in the world? Okay. Number one is corn. Number two is rice. Number three is wheat. Number four is potatoes. Okay. Those are the most important food crops in the world. What not I'm not talking about for making liquor or making ethanol or anything like that. I'm talking about strictly for food. Well, we know what's going on with flooding in the Midwest and corn crops having problems. I haven't heard anything on the negativity of rice, okay, on any rice shortages other than the Chinese having atrocious crops for the last couple of years. But, I mean, again, information coming out of China, who knows? Wheat, we at least know the winter wheat crop was crap. That's not supposed to be much better for the summer wheat crop. We'll see what happens there. But potatoes. Potatoes is a staple basically on every American's dinner plate. There's no question there, okay? Meat and potatoes. There's a lot of guys that, put something green on their plate and they won't touch it. Fortunately, I'm not one of those. Mrs. B and I talk about that a lot. It's like, unfortunately, I'm one of those guys that is very adventurous when it comes to what I'll eat. Okay, so growing stuff. But so one of y'all sent me a clip here. Idaho potatoes, right? Where does a lot of our potatoes come from? What does everybody think about Idaho? Idaho's potatoes. It's kind of like you think of Texas. Texas is oil and cattle, or Nebraska. You think about corn. I mean, hey, Nebraska even named, the University of even named their football team the Cornhuskers. So give you that. I can't really see, University of Idaho calling themselves the Spud Pickers or something like that. But hey, who knows? So this is what they said. It's very hard to believe we only have a couple of months of storage left of storage crop. It appears we're going to have a very interesting few months to finish the year. This just came out. Our supplies are getting extremely tight. A few different factors are playing into a tight supply situation. We knew the beginning of the crop that our yields were off, and that was the first factor that is causing the tight supply. We've also had a couple of growers that have lost a couple of storages due to quality issues. Another very real factor is the processors still out offering many growers more money than we can return them from the open market with no risk of rejection. These are all factors that are very real and may cause a gap. Okay, and this is from the Sun Glow Potato Company. All right, now you figure most potato companies, if you will, they're not out growing the potatoes, they're buying potatoes from potato farmers. But apparently the potato crop for 2022 looks like crap. All right, and I'll link this below so you guys can see this. Actually, somehow I'll figure it out. I'll get it in here. Maybe I'll just here, let me just put the picture right here. I want you to see this. This is a picture of June 1st, 2021, the potato crop. June 1st, 2022, what the potato crop looks like. Yeah, those look like empty fields to me. All right. Now, when we're talking about food that is crucial to feed the world, okay, potatoes being number 4. I want to give you this. Everybody's heard of the Irish potato famine. Okay. The problem is most people don't understand what the Irish potato famine is. There was plenty of potatoes grown in Ireland during the potato famine. The problem is the government was taking the potatoes and selling them to other countries rather than feeding their own people. And the people starved and died. What happens when we have a situation like we are in now? When corn production is very low because the farmers can't plant. The administration wants more and more corn to go toward ethanol to save the debacle of gas prices and this E15 stuff I keep telling you about, all right, to not put in your car. China buying rice from the United States like crazy, okay, as well as the rest of Asia, buying a lot of U.S. rice. Believe it or not, we do actually grow a lot of rice in the United States. Wheat, big problem there. I mean, a lot of you have told me in videos that, the places you get your wheat berries, whether it's, the LDS Pantry or Augustin Farms or whatever, is out of wheat berries. Okay? If they're out for you, they're out for the farmers too, mind you this. Okay? And now we have potatoes. These are the 4 biggest crops in the world that are needed to feed the population. And all of them are significantly below normal. What does that mean? For all those people who want to go to the grocery store and buy their 5 or 10 pound bag of potatoes, or 20 pound, whatever the hell you get, you seen what the price of potatoes is lately? Potatoes have doubled in price for a bag, simply. For those of us that are growing our potatoes, we actually have a chance to have something with substance to eat, to put on the dinner table. Okay? Potatoes are a pretty easy crop to grow. You can do it in buckets. You can do it in grow bags. You can do it in a kiddie pool. Obviously you can do it in the garden or whatever it would be. I hope you have potatoes in, because any food that you can get right now, any staples, growing rice is not exactly something that most of us can do. Growing wheat is not something most of us can do. But we can grow corn and we can grow potatoes. If the stuff is not going to be around, guys, if the farmers are telling you this, like I keep saying, go to the source. Don't listen to what the government tells you. Listen to what the farmers tell you. If the farmers are telling you we don't have a good potato crop coming in, believe them. Guys, a lot of places, you still have time to plant them. Get them in the ground. Pinball out.